Hi everyone, out here at the Jeep Concept Drive at the 2021 Moab Easter Jeep Safari, and here I've got the Magneto. This is a two-door Wrangler Rubicon that has been given an electric powertrain. So I was introduced to this technology about 30 minutes ago. It's a totally new concept. I'm gonna do my best here, so bear with me, but let's do a quick walkthrough on this vehicle. So it actually really isn't that complicated. This thing maintains most of the JL Wrangler underpinnings, and well, obviously it's a JL Wrangler Rubicon. So it's got the same powertrain pretty much, except that the motor has been replaced with an electric motor, and 4 batteries have been placed around the underside here. So there's one on top of the motor under the hood. There is one where the exhaust used to be. I think that's probably it right there. There's one where the gas tank used to be, and then there's another one opposite the gas tank. So that's 4 batteries. They haven't given us any kind of word on the range of this thing. That's not really the point. It's just kind of a concept. Well, it obviously is a concept. It's just kind of a design study or a use study, I guess. The idea here is this is the first year for the Magneto, but they plan to bring it to a few additional Jeep Safaris with changes made each time. They're using this to gain feedback from journalists and probably the public with regard to what exactly they want out of an electric 4x4. I think a fully electric Jeep Wrangler is certainly in the future. That seems to be the way the industry is going. So this serves as the test bed. Design elements I like. They changed the roll cage a little bit so it does look a little sportier than in a regular Wrangler. And then I like that they've probably used a blue Wrangler as the base here, but then they've painted the exterior white. And I just really like the contrast here between the white and the blue. Blue behind the Jeep badges there, that would typically be red on a Rubicon. This is Magneto right there. Warn winch up front. LED lights for the turn signals there, and that's about it. This thing uses a 6-speed manual transmission, which is really unique for an electric vehicle. The only other electric vehicle I can recall that has used a manual transmission was a Ford Mustang concept from a few years back. So this is a pretty cool concept. It's a lot simpler than it seems though. All the drivetrain is still there, including the factory transmission. It just has an electric motor and 4 batteries placed around the frame. Anyway, let's take this thing for a little drive. So you kind of have to use the clutch, but you can't stall the electric motor, so you don't have to use the clutch all the time. I think you probably get it. So press clutch and push start button to start. I thought I did, so keep in mind this is a concept, so there we go. Okay, we're on. So right now the parking brake is on. I'm gonna take that off. We are in 4 low. We're in first gear, I believe. Front sway bar is disconnected. So the clutch is out. Car's not going anywhere, but the clutch is out, and my foot is off the gas and the brake. I'm gonna press the gas, and there we go. So I was driving it earlier in 4 high, and it was a little quieter. I think that since we're in 4 low, obviously the RPMs are a little bit higher, so the electric motor whirs a little bit more audibly. This is my first time ever driving an electric vehicle off-road, and right off the bat there are a couple things that I really like. I like that it's completely silent. I like that there's a lot of low-end torque. Just the powertrain in general, it feels like it's really easy to control. Throttle modulation is pretty simple. There's not really any jerkiness to it. Of course, we're in 4 low right now, so there's a little bit of jerkiness. I like that you can sit in place, maybe waiting for the trail to clear ahead of you and not be burning fuel. I think that's really cool. So this is 4 low. I'm gonna go ahead and clutch in, brake on. We're gonna go into 4 high. So neutral. Transfer case is in neutral. Now transfer case is in 4 high. So I think we can just go 2nd gear. It's easy to start in 2nd. And we're off. So 2nd gear, let's do a shift. There's 3rd. It's just really, really slow in 3rd gear. I mean, hey, I guess we could go to 4th. Can't stall it. There's 4th, yeah. It's really, really slow. We're getting slower and slower as we climb the gears. The only difference here is that, yeah, you can't stall the electric motor, and that makes it really different to drive this thing. Let's get back in second. You can really hear all the gear changes too because there's not an internal combustion engine making noise under the hood. Feels pretty quick too. I should mention power output is made to be identical to the Pentastar V6, so I can't recall those figures off the top of my head, but this makes the exact same power and the exact same torque. It just makes it at different points in the power band because it's an electric motor. And there you go. That's the Jeep Magneto concept. I think this thing really kind of sets the stage for a very cool electric future when it comes to 4x4s. Thanks for watching.